Hello there. I'm Marcy Powers, and I am a light worker. I am in Austin, Texas today, about to go to San Antonio to pick up my things and move back to Dallas, and I'm really excited about that. Anyway, I am a light worker, and I tend to like talking about self-love. I guess I mentioned the move because it is an act of self-love. I had been taking care of my mom, who has dementia, and also had a couple of my aunts, two of them got really sick. Almost lost both of them, but one of them is recovered, the other one's recovering well, and it looks like they're gonna be okay for a little bit, or a lot of bit. I don't know. They're up there in age, so I'm very grateful that they're doing well, and for now they're well, and so that's very exciting. But I had been taking care of them, and I kind of lost. It's like when you take care of everything else and don't take care of yourself, like you end up empty with nothing to give. And I kind of got to that point, and I decided to do something for myself, which was to just pack my things and move back to Dallas and recharge, to be around people that really love me and who I really love, and they see me for who I am. And I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. And I guess, why I want to talk about that in self-love is that sometimes you have to do something pretty drastic to take care of yourself. And sometimes, it took a bit of time for me to get past the guilt of like not staying to take care of my mom, knowing that she needs me. But my mom doesn't know who I am anymore, and when she sees me, she thinks I'm trying to steal her husband, or I'm trying to come between her and her family. She doesn't understand why I talk about my kids, because they're her grandkids, and she doesn't understand why I would know them and why I would ever be around them, and I have no business talking about them. And I believe that it's become more stressful for her for me to be there than helpful. And of course, being there and listening to your mom call you awful names and accuse you of trying to steal her husband, who's my father, it's not good for me, because I know it's a disease. I can say that till the cows come home, and people can say that to me till the cows come home, that, well, it's not her talking, it's a disease. I get that. But until you're in that place where your mom is saying horrible things to you, and you start thinking, I can't imagine saying this to my kids. And I mean, it doesn't matter how much you know that truth, that it's just a disease. It hurts a lot. So I've decided to leave the taking care of her part to my brother and sister and my dad and her sisters, if that's needed, and I'm off to take care of myself. I don't, you guys don't know this, but about a year or so ago, I started going blind, and I've been working to better my eyesight with doctors and such, and the last few weeks I've had an aneurysm in this eye, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, I am seeing a doctor, but I think part of like all the stress that I was under, it makes my blood pressure go up, and once my blood pressure is up, it leaves it open for these tiny little blood vessels in your eye, the back in, not where you can see, because see, you can't see that it's bleeding. Oh, but on the inside, it's bleeding on the inside, and then it blocks my vision. Like all that blood and the pools of blood in there block my vision. So out of this eye, it's really difficult to see. I can't really see my face in the video right now. It just looks black, but I know it's there. I can see a little bit. I can see my hand moving. So I'm gonna go take care of that, and go and be around people who I can truly help, who truly see my help as help. And I'm very excited about that. I'm excited for, a new start. I was hoping that I'd go back to the West Coast. But the last time I was in Dallas, which was, I was there for like 10 days, right before Christmas. I got there on the 24th. And I realized that like every time I leave Dallas, like my life kind of goes a little awry and it becomes a struggle. And I've always been comfortable there. I've always loved it there, even in my 20s when I lived there before. And every time I leave, it just doesn't feel the same. Like things don't feel the same. And I was always the kind of person, because I'm not one to settle down. And I think I've been criticized for, I needed to settle down. And I always thought, like, what does that mean? Because to me, I was settled. I got to do whatever I want. I could move wherever I want. I could go wherever I want. Like settling down, living in one place forever just didn't seem right to me. And not that Dallas is going to be my forever home, but I do feel like I felt a sense of like that was the place I needed to be the last time I was there. And so I'm going to go be there for a while. And I do intend to travel a lot more, because that's part of why I wanted to leave Dallas. I wanted to live by the ocean. So and I'm going to be living by the water, by Lake Ray Hubbard. But I'm going to make it a point to visit just beautiful beaches all over the world, all over the United States, all over any place where I know that there's a beautiful beach. I want to go and I want to visit that, and I want to swim with the dolphins and anything else. Seals maybe. Ooh. So yeah, it's all, and this is all spawned from loving myself enough, knowing that I'm worthy of being loved, and experiencing beautiful experiences, accepting the good from the universe without being made wrong. For sometimes I'll get, well, actually last week, there, all my life, good things happen to me. Things come my way. I mean, I've experienced a lot of pain, don't get me wrong, but when I really want something, it always works out for me and I get what I want. And it's never in a way that people who really, really have to work hard for their life to be the way it is. There's been one person that was pretty close to me recently expressed how upset he was that it wasn't fair, and that I would lose all my friends because I never have to work for anything, and that's not how it should be. And I get it. Like I guess I used to be frustrated at people who won lotteries all the time or won prizes all the time, and I felt like they didn't deserve it. And but you grow out of that, and it's like none of my business whether someone deserves something or not. It really isn't. It's only my business to know what I deserve and to go for what I want and let it come to me whatever way it wants to come to me. And I just thank the universe and thank God and thank Spirit, whatever name you use works. So yeah, I'm off. I hope I know that this might seem boring to some of you, but I hope that there's at least one person out there who gets inspired by this and gets inspired to do loving things for themselves and to jump, take that leap of faith, knowing that no matter how scary it looks, it's going to be okay. And mind you, it does look scary right now. If I start thinking about how I'm going to get things done, it gets terrifying. But I'm taking one step at a time. I'm driving to San Antonio in a little bit, packing my car, and then taking it from there. So I'm excited. I'm excited that I've surrendered and I trust the universe so much. I do have a place to live in Dallas. But everything else is like kind of up in the air, and it's exciting. Yeah, like even financially, like it's all up in the air, but I know that it's going to be fine. I know in this second that everything is covered and taken care of. So it's all good. That's it. I hope you guys have a beautiful Monday, and I hope you experience lots and lots of love from here, right? But also from out there, but here first, like, look within and feel within and feel your heart. I like to put my hand on my heart and feel it. And just, I love you. I love you. That feels so good to me. All right, have a great day. Mwah.